Hello everybody, welcome to I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel. Here we are on board Carnival Horizon, and we're going to take you on a full ship's tour of the Carnival Horizon. So this is going to be a longer video than what you're used to watching, but this is going to be a comprehensive forward to aft view of the Carnival Horizon. We're going to cover decks 3, 4, 5, 10 and 11. So from front to back of the ship and all the major public areas of the ship. So, are you ready? Maybe you're going to need yourself a cup of tea or coffee, maybe some juice, maybe grab yourself a box of popcorn, and get ready for this Carnival Horizon full ship's tour. So here we go. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Deck 3, which is the Horizon Atrium. So this is the lower level of the big kind of 3-level atrium. So this is the forward part of deck 3. So we'll actually see guest services right here, 24 hours. How you going? And then there's lots of seating here in the lobby area. And you'll be able to see up to the light. Still not actually sure what they call this light structure. There we go. How's that for a little bit of a view? That's kind of cool. And then so that was the right-hand starboard side, and then over here on the port side then is the little bit of a smaller internet cafe. And then we see the Carnival Adventures desk, which is shore excursions for most people. And then you see there's a little booklets and brochures. Some videos playing. And then the last area here at the forward part of deck 3 would be the lower level of reflections dining room. And so basically that's the walk-through entrance to the lower level of the dining room. Okay, stay with us for more of deck 3. We'll be right back with the last part of deck 3. Here we are with the second part of the walk around of deck 3 aft. Here we are at the Meridian dining room. You'll see the elevators right there. And we'll walk in and check out the last part of deck 3, which sort of concludes the deck 3 walkthrough. Sort of from forward to aft. This is the very back dining room. This is a huge space. So you can watch the separate video that I've made on the dining room. When the lights are on full like this, it's pretty amazing. You get a good idea of the space. It's a big area. You can see the upstairs of deck 4 there. And that concludes the walk around of deck 3 of this Carnival Horizon full ship's tour. Hope you've liked the deck 3 walk around, and stay with us for more information. Thanks for watching the deck 3 walk around as we come back to the lobby of deck 3 aft. Welcome back again. Here we are on deck 4 forward. We're here at the Liquid Lounge. We're going to walk in and have a look at the lower seating of the main theatre, and then we're going to continue our walk through the entire deck 4 in this longer video. A lot of the videos that I've made of the ship are just of specific areas. So this lounge area can be set up in different formats. So you'll see here with the sort of the seating. So these lower level chairs can be moved for the different theatre shows. You'll see that upstairs balcony there for deck 5. Yeah, definitely the lower level has a lot better seating. And there's a Liquid Lounge bar. So if you are going to come to one of the shows, definitely that lower level for me has better sight lines than the upper level. But I guess when you come to the shows, as we come along the deck 4 walk around here, you're going to see more duty-free shops. So we're actually on the starboard side here. That's the Island Traders, which has lots of different things ship-related, cups and clothing. And here we are in the atrium of deck 4 now. Yeah, so we saw the upstairs level. Now this is the mid level, I guess, because it's deck 3, 4 and 5. And we have one more duty-free shop. That's the technology shop with all of the smart watches. And then we're going to see here the duty-free store. And then let's continue our walkthrough here of deck 4. There's the casino. So we'll walk all the way through here. Deck 4. This walkway basically runs the entire length of deck 4 from forward to aft. Now you'll see the corridor open out here. There's not kind of big gaps in spaces here. So here we are kind of walking now midship to aft. And you're going to see the Skybox sports bar. I like this lounge. But I'm a bit of a sports fan, so...
Third shot on the par 4, 10th hole. Alright? Check this out.
You're rattling change in your pocket. That's what I'm pointing at you for.
Well, thank you. Stop.
Okay.
And then, if you have cruised before, this would be where the art gallery would be. One of the differences here on the Horizon is it has Mr. Radu's photography, and you're able to purchase these prints. I guess they're actually metal framed photos, metal prints, and you'll be able to purchase them at the photo gallery. So if you weren't a fan of the art galleries, or you were, it's now a little bit of a change here. Now this is Limelight Lounge, which actually has kind of quite a few different uses. The one being that it's the comedy club, and then in the evenings it's also the disco as well. Consider it's called Limelight. There's not a lot of green influences. It's very red, but so yeah. So this is Punchliners as well. So it has multiple uses. The lounge, they also do seminars in there. As we walk along to the back now, we'll come towards the dining room. So the port and starboard side actually has conference rooms, which can be used for people with groups, hosting meetings and things like that. And then it'll end up here at Meridian restaurant. So we'll just poke our head in here. Obviously be able to see separate videos on my channel of the different restaurants. This will conclude the deck 4 walk around here with the dining room. Yeah, so keep watching to see more Carnival Horizon full ships tour decks, and I hope you've liked seeing deck 4. Thanks for watching so far. Here we are now on deck 5 aft. We're going to walk through the Havana Bar and then do the entire walk around of deck 5. So this is the Havana Bar. Eventually we'll get to the pool area. So lots of nice areas to sit and relax. So this is part of the Havana lounge, I guess, bar and suites with the cabins. So this is where the musicians play their music in the evenings. If you haven't been here, or you have, you'll definitely have a great night. The band that plays here in particular are very, very good. So we're doing this walk around in the early morning, so you get a great idea of the space. Now, the only problem I'm going to have is, will these doors open? So the actual, if you do have a Havana cabin, this is the staircase here that leads up to the other decks. And let's see if these doors will walk us outside. We hope so, of course. There we go. So this is Havana Bar and pool area. So this is the suite only area during the daytime until 7 p.m. Then it becomes a public area for all guests. So there's usually lots of chairs out here in the daytime. And then this leads then to the Havana cabanas. You'll see them just ahead there. There's the 2 jacuzzis, and then during the day the pool's got more water in it. They lower it in the evenings like now, so and then you've actually almost got an infinity look to the pool once it's full. So great spot here. And let's keep our walk along going along deck 5. This is quite a long video, of course, but it's going to give you an idea of the whole ship in one video. And then check out some of the individual videos of the spaces, and you'll get a better idea of the areas. So here we go now from the very back of deck 5 all the way to the front of the ship. So from aft to forward. So you'll see how the tiles change color here a little bit, or you notice the kind of area change. So basically they call this upper promenade. And then here we are in Ocean Plaza. So Ocean Plaza is split up into a couple of different little smaller areas. So this would be where the band is, and then the stage. And then lots of seating, so it's very casual here as well. And then there's a little food service area there, and then there's like almost looks like a cafe style feel bar here as well. Let's keep going with our walk along. This video is just sort of designed so that you can see every space in one video on each level. So this is the Java Cafe. Definitely if you like your morning coffee, afternoon coffee. And this is the Your Time Dining check-in right here. Oops, there we go. So this will be a reservation desk if you have Your Time Dining. Actually, if you've chosen that, it'll also say on your card to come to the check-in spot. This is now coming into Pixel's Gallery and the brew house. So this is kind of cool here. You'll see these little stations for the photos where you can check them out digitally. And then the Pig and Anchor, so that's the tanks there that brew the beer. So definitely check out the separate video of Pig and Anchor restaurant.
What is that for?
For YouTube! I'm just doing a late night video for everybody. And there's nobody around, so it's nobody in the video and it doesn't interrupt anybody. So this is the digital photo gallery, which is new. Well, new definitely for the last couple of ships. So they've eliminated all the photos on the walls, as you know, and then there's basically digital stations. And then the photos can come up on the screen here. And then these sort of kind of pull-up cupboards here have all of their merchandise. So you see all the different photos. So digitally displayed. This is kind of a bit of a viewing wall. Kind of a sorted of all the photos. And there's another sort of a service area. You pull up cupboards there. So if you do have the Fun Hub app on your phone, you can also see your photos digitally on your phone. Here we are now at Alchemy Bar. So Alchemy's a little bit quiet. And then, so this is the middle promenade of Deck 5. So we'll see here the sushi. Sushi here. So it's basically a lot of areas in one all together. And that's the sushi counter right there. And then this is kind of one of the new areas, the teppanyaki. So that's basically the newest dining experience on Carnival Cruise Line, and of course here on the Horizon. And we have Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. So you can check out on the channel additional videos, and there's a separate video for the steakhouse that you could look at. We'll just kind of peer in and come out, so that if you do want to watch that separate video, you could. And yeah, that's the steakhouse. So as this is a continuous video of each deck, it's sort of up to you then to go and check out some of the separate videos of the spaces. And as we come here now to the forward part of Deck 5, we'll see the piano bar 88. I've actually never been here in the evenings to have a drink or sit down and check it out, so I can't comment on the piano bar. And we'll see the library bar here as well. That's basically the library and bar combined. Nice quiet spot. No matter the time of day you go, obviously, a library being a library. And here we are at the main atrium of Deck 5 with all the shops. So we have on the port side here, that's one of the ATMs on the ship. So we have the candy, cherry on top, and then hipfish on the port side here. So it's perfume, cosmetics, and then the very asked about Victoria's Secrets. And then you have the handbags, purses, sunglasses. And let's swing around. And we have the second duty-free boutique on the starboard side, which has all of the watches. We'll kind of swing around here and come back to the theatre. Watches and jewellery. Lots of designer brands. If you get a chance to come into the onboard duty-free shops. Let's swing around and have a look at the atrium. So this video does sort of run continuously. So this is the very famous light sphere. Looking down there to Deck 3, 4, and where we are here on Deck 5. And that has 100 different images playing continuously. So if you are here at different times of the day. And then this will eventually end the tour of Deck 5. We're here on the starboard side. This is the Liquid Lounge, which is basically where all the theatre entertainment is every evening. See the schedule there, and we'll have a walk in. So this is the upper seating. And then it'll then this will come to the, you'll see the lower seating below us. This is the ramp entrance on the port side, so it's basically wheelchair accessible. This will end the walk of Deck 5 from forward to aft. I hope you've enjoyed this walk of Deck 5. Keep watching the video for more areas of the ship. Here we are on Deck 10. We'll have a walk through the entire corridor of Deck 10 from the very forward elevators and stairs to the aft. Let's go. So this is basically the long corridor that leads out to the Lido deck. And then they actually have the MasterCard desk right here when that's manned. And then on this side we have the shopping desk. That's also got desk hours as well. And then here we are coming out to the pool. So we decided to do these sort of walk-arounds, the full ship walk-around in the middle of the night because there's less people around. So we'll see here now the main pool. And I'm setting up the chairs here for the morning breakfast. So this is the port side. See Blue Iguana bar. And something completely strange, but there's a set of skis right there. Very strange. Nothing to do with anything, but there we go. So we'll walk down the port side first, and then we'll come back along the starboard side on the way back. We'll do the entire Deck 10 for you. Hope you like this walk around of Deck 10. So here we are at Blue Iguana Cantina, which is open for lunches in the afternoon. Noon till 6 is its normal opening hours. And then it actually also has breakfast as well. So if you want breakfast burritos, you have also here a juice station as well. And let's continue on. We'll walk inside the Lido Cafe. The ice cream stations. And this is the forward food service area. Lots of seating here on Deck 10. That's one of the keys to basically having a nice big Lido area. The one thing I'll always point out here when I go through this Deck 10 for me is apart from all the chairs and tables, is the floor can become a little bit slippery when you're walking. So it all depends on your shoes. And this is the second buffet area. And as we walk through to the back of Deck 10, you can see these sort of big open areas right here. And then we'll actually come out to the pizza. There we go. So this is the pizza area. In the back of Deck 10. And then it opens out to the pool right here. Lots of space. It's a nice back area of the pool. And then you'll see here where they do Seafood Shack here as well. There's a menu there at the back. So this back of Deck 10, there is a different video about the entire area. You might want to check that out. The Deck 10 aft Tides pool and bar video. Maybe check that out if you get a chance. And here we go back down along now the starboard side of Deck 10. So basically you'll see back Again, we're going to have a look at deck 11 shortly. Cucina and Gigi's. And it's a nice, I was thinking it was going to be quiet here, but there's a lot of people. This is early morning, so I guess a lot of people are enjoying themselves before our arrival in San Juan. Lots of places to sit, enjoy your lunch, breakfast, dinner. So there is a full Lido dining walk around as well, so you'll definitely be able to check that video out. There's a lot of different videos that show the walking around of the ship, and you'll be able to see individual areas in separate videos. So if you get a chance, check out some of the other videos on the channel. And here we come back to the pool, and this is the side where is Guy's Burgers right here. And this will almost conclude the deck 10 walk around, and we'll continue on to another level after this. These guys setting up the chairs, definitely they're very unnoticed working this early in the morning. You see Blue Red Frog Pub. That's the towel station as well. Red Frog Rum Bar. So I do all these videos very unscripted, and forever I'm corrected on the areas that we've seen. And here we are back at the start of our walk around of the entire deck 10 Lido deck. Here we are on deck 11 aft. So these are the doors leading out to the back pool. So this is the actual upper deck, the pool being on deck 10. And then here we are on deck 11 aft. And we're going to show you the two supplementary dining restaurants right here. So we have Gigi's and Cucina di Capitana. So basically it's actually two restaurants on the same level. And then there's the actual galley that separates them. We're kind of interested to see the restaurant. So this is Gigi's. So this is actually open on the port days for lunch, and then of course for dinner for the amazing Gigi's dinner. If you haven't been here before, definitely somewhere I'd recommend. I've dined here many times myself, and it's amazing. So they actually have their own galley which cooks everything right there for you. And we'll walk over here now to Cucina di Capitano. So one of the features here is the family dining. So there's basically not a lot of tables and chairs, but there's basically family style. So you'll see the tables are a lot bigger, and it allows then for the plates to go in the middle and everybody share themselves. That makes sense. One of the cool things of Cucina is, actually the most probably coolest thing is this picture right here. So you'll actually see here, this is 3 Italian officers who grew up as children, and then check it out here. Here they are as basically senior officers in shoreside management. So it's pretty cool, and a lot of these photos are basically some of the inaugural ship photographs and some of the family photos of the captains, chief engineers. So if you get a chance to come up here, even when it's closed, it's pretty neat to check out these photos on the wall, because there's little plaques by each photo, and it's worth just to have a look at the pictures. So if you like this walk around of deck 11, everybody to I Like Cruise Ships, the YouTube channel, and I hope you've liked this full ship's tour of the Carnival Horizon. What did you think? Did you enjoy it? Did you like some of the areas? So all I ask from here is maybe you put a thumbs up for the video, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, and maybe post a comment at the bottom of the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.